Hey friend, so today I get to share with you the bathroom makeover I did for my aunt. I had a pretty short window of time to do this as I was doing it as a surprise and they were out of town. So I had a couple days to sneak over there and get it done. I just used the knowledge that I've built up with her, our rapport, and knowing her favorite colors and the things that she likes. And so it sounds like it was successful, but let's get into it. So I have to admit, this was a very impromptu type of makeover. We've been talking about doing projects in her house for the last couple years, and I've done one room of hers, and we've been talking about ideas for other spaces, and I've sort of been collecting ideas and gathering things for them. But I feel bad that we haven't been able to move forward with anything. There's a number of different barriers and problems that get in the way, and so I felt like I just want to get something done in this space for her. I didn't want to drop everything, my responsibilities as a mother, and just go crazy, So I figured, okay, a small part of the house that I can do it, and so I chose their master bathroom. It's just kind of a small, neglected space, dusty and dated, and had not received much love or attention. But those types of spaces, I think, are always overlooked, but can be such an amazing little sanctuary for somebody, especially when you have a busy life with lots of kids and a lot of responsibilities, people always asking things of you, having, some safe spaces where you can be alone and feel calm and serene and do a little self-care maybe. So I thought this was perfect. I'll just tackle her bathroom. I was trying to avoid doing anything too major, and I did end up painting one wall though, not the whole thing. But I think I only had to do 2 trips to the store, and not including shop time, I put in about 5 hours there. I did a good job of not getting caught up in the perfectionism of everything, I think, and just was like, okay, this is the best that I can do in this time frame with this budget, and was able to let go and accept that. So, but to get started, I just did some cleaning and kind of assessing of the space, things that were missing, things that were dated and maybe needed an update, and things that were lacking organization and functionality. So I went to the Walmart and grabbed some different items, some curtains, organizers, their shower curtain rod, super old. So I thought, well, you can just update that and that would make a big difference. So I replaced that. It did take me 2 tries to get the curtains right. The first, I really liked the color, and so it matched really well. However, it was those kinds that have a very narrow little skirt at the top, and then it's supposed to be for like a bigger window, and then 2 panels to cover the bottom half, so you can still get light. Anyway, the style wasn't mine, but I thought she would like it, but that window was just not long enough to accommodate it. Even if I hemmed the fabric, I just felt like it looked silly. So I ended up getting the curtain that I needed at Target instead. We were able to make use of the curtain rod that was already there, just cleaned it up a little bit. It was nice to replace that with a more polished panel curtain to kind of dress up that window a little bit and just have something new and different. I don't think that they have really done many changes at all since they moved in, I don't know how long ago. One big place I wanted to address was the soap dispenser, and they were just using what they had already, which worked, but didn't look so nice. So I found this cute set of soap dispenser and then 2 matching containers that I put Q-tips in and their little flossers in. And it's like a tower they can stack up, and there's a lid for each of them separate, so you can take it apart, whatever you want to do. And then I thought it looked nice. It's this creamy color and had some texture to it. And then I wanted to help organize their counters a little bit, just in a way that made it more fun and easier to find the things that you needed. So I got some clear acrylics for her makeup. I found a little stand to put her phone. She had a phone charger there, so I thought if I fed it through this little stand that it would look a little bit nicer as a more designated place to put her phone. Played around with some dishes to kind of corral some things, like often used lotions and things. And then for their drawers, I didn't want to invade their privacy and go too deep into them, but there were some spaces that I thought I could help out a little bit. I got some organizers from Target that fit in there nicely. So I just kind of cleaned it out, vacuumed it, wiped it down, and then added everything back in. So each item would have a designated spot, and it would just function a little better and just make it, a little more streamlined and simple for her every day getting ready. So that was fun to do. Just kind of did some general cleanup, there were a couple rolls of toilet paper left in their toilet paper bag. So I just tossed the bag, any packaging that wasn't necessary. I moved their laundry basket under that countertop to kind of clear up the space. They can always slide it out when they need it, but I thought that looked a little bit cleaner. And then that kind of showcased the wall that we did. So she loves sage green. That's her color. So I don't remember why, but I had a bucket of paint, a quart of jojoba green, I think it was called, but it was kind of the perfect color. It had been there for a minute, so I made sure to shake it up really good and stir it with my painter stick. And I just decided to paint that back wall that you see when you walk in. Went and painted everything and then went cut in on all the edges and was pretty quick. I think I pretty much did one coat and I did fill in a couple spots, but that went up pretty quickly. And then I had a couple of framed art pieces from my last house that I was holding on to that I didn't want anymore. Some nature-y, of beach image and then of some trees. And then the main decorative item, I guess, was from Target. This arched sort of wicker shelf item that I thought was really cute, which can be functional for things, but I just put a few little decorative items, little containers and candles to just kind of style it. And it's a pretty thing to look at when you walk in, so, and functional as well. And then I had this kind of woven basket decor that I put up above their towel rod to dress it up a little bit. And then she had this macrame that her daughter made, my cousin, that had just been hanging out in her room for ages. So I thought I better hang it up. So I put it over the toilet to match that green color we're working with. I got a green shower mat, bathroom mat thing, rug, whatever you call it. In replacing that shower curtain rod, I also added new hooks that were new updated and just to freshen it up a little bit. And that was pretty much all I did. Some dusting and things, but that was about all I could manage to do in that short time frame. My daughter said it looked like a different space. So I thought, okay, because day one when I broke it up a little bit, so I did a couple days the first day, and my daughter's like, it looks exactly the same, Mom. I think that kind of like reared me up to like paint that wall and just go one step further to like really create an impact, So she came home, she loved it. It was a total surprise. So she called me and was just like, I love it. I thank you with my whole heart. And her husband's like, whoa, I feel like we're in like a fancy hotel. Anyway, it was very sweet, their reaction to it. And I think they really liked it a lot. I like replaced their towels and anything that I took out, I kept it all for them. I didn't throw anything away and just kind of boxed it up outside of the bathroom for them. And so I noticed when she came home she did sort through it, and I think she donated a lot of it. So that was nice to be able to help her concisely store things and not overstep and make too many decisions for her, but help the process along. And my aunt is one of the kindest people you'd ever meet. She cares for others, puts everybody above herself. She's the nurturer and she's always running around. She's got a ton of kids, always has stuff to do, and there's always problems that come up, and she's got a lot on her plate. So I really hope she enjoys this little oasis in her room, and it's fun to kind of kickstart that and hopefully get her more excited about some of the future projects that we're going to do. Some of them involve, some money, so we will have to do some saving up. This bathroom makeover was also kind of a birthday gift for her. They have some stuff going on in their family at the moment. I wanted to kind of have this bright spot in her week that made an impact and helped her feel like, we were all thinking of her and appreciated her. So I hope you enjoy getting to see that little transformation of the bathroom, and there's a lot more spaces that I'm hoping to get to rework and update and change in their space. So a lot more coming. I am in progress with her daughter's room right now, which has been very exciting. And this is also one of those things that's kind of more of a surprise. And so hopefully she loves it, but I do kind of enjoy getting to take that on my own and kind of work through what I think she would like. Obviously I'm getting a lot of help from her parents and stuff, but hopefully, I kind of nail her style and the function of her room. Stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.